it's taken so many different shapes and forms over the entire process of from. Well, let's start from the beginning. At the very beginning, I wanted to write a short story about lowlifes, like these 3 lowlife sledders, and I ended up writing this short story, and I liked it, but it was ridiculous to think that I could turn that into, at the time, to turn that into a script.
It was very complex, scene-wise,
yeah, it was just
logistically.
It wasn't gonna work. So I then I wrote a bunch of sketches out. Maybe 140 pages worth of sketches, and with the same characters, and of just things that either I had experienced or things I'd experienced, and then they're highly fictionalized. And I just concentrated mainly on like what I found humorous in the scenes, and it would just keep focusing on, if it made me laugh, then I'd keep it. And over many years and many rewrites, it turned into, once it started taking a different shape, I then realized that I was actually making fun of myself in a lot of ways, and other people, and just conversation. It sort of was it was a grouping of all those things, like, and the story became more so about how I see you, how you see me, how we see strangers, loved ones, family members, friends, and how it's sort of very ridiculous to a certain extent that we believe what we think, or that we even consider that we might know what the other person actually is about. And the script became, at least was fueled by that idea, the absurdity of identity. And just in my weird, jaded way of talking to strangers, or not in talking to strangers, but in considering the conversation itself that goes on between people. That ultimately fueled the script and the ultimate story.
When you were writing it, did you have certain people in mind for the cast? I mean, did you know all of the people, or did you assemble the cast later? Did you know some of them from back home?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we one of our close friends, and he's also a roommate here.
Oh. He's not here, so
no,
we can talk about him.
He went to college with me as well, and he was always gonna be in the script. I just was thinking, or in the screenplay, I thought, he'll play the role if we can't find anybody, or we'll find whoever friend-wise to put into these roles. So the simple answer to your question is no, I didn't have anybody in mind when I was writing these characters. As it continued to develop, it was more so just the characters making. It was me making fun of the circumstantial interactions.
Mm-hmm. Like dysfunctional parents, or
dysfunctional parents. But I think those things just sort of come into play. In the script, because you need somewhat of a story. For me, it's a lot. It really is more about the dialogue and just this weird. It's inexplicable to me how we have conversations and how we communicate, and then think we understand again what it is that is being said. It's more so me having fun with those ideas.
And where would you write? Like, would you be at home in front of your computer, or would you go somewhere?
Wherever. At the time, I actually didn't have a computer when I first wrote it.
Typewriter.
IBM Selectric or something?
No, I wish. I wrote it out on just pages, and then on paper, and then typed it in a computer, but it was somebody else's computer. So then I had to just like walk around with a drive for a little while because I didn't have a computer. So I had the book of the script, the notebook, and then this drive. So, and then I finally got a computer many years later and was able to then work on it, which was a lot easier. But yeah, for a little while it was
like the Gettysburg Address. Just
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would work wherever. I mean, I don't. I've worked at Joe's house. I've worked at my house. I've worked at coffee shop, park, beach, on a walk. I mean, I don't know, everywhere.